You can consider this a second video that I'm making regarding how to bet on cryptocurrency without actually betting on cryptocurrency. So in the last video that I talked about betting against or hedging your bets around the proliferation of these cryptos, I talked about the fact that if you invest in Nvidia or you invest in the computer companies like Intel or Microsoft, which are dipping their toes into these miners, the coin miners, and even like Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin, that if you don't want to take the bet directly on the cryptocurrencies due to their volatility, that you can still profit by buying the blue chip stocks that are related to the computers required to mine these things. And you can get dividends off of those stocks, since whether crypto goes up or crashes, you'll still be able to get dividends out of it. And that's the whole point. It doesn't matter who wins or who loses in cryptocurrency. You still win because the gamers, the regular office workers, the regular school suppliers who are giving laptops and tablets and whatnot to the schools, you still win. So this is the way I invest my money. See, some people want to invest their money in Dogecoin and all these other Ponzi schemes and whatnot. But the bottom line is the blue chip large companies are better to go after, because when you put your money into them, regardless whether they go up or down, you still end up getting the dividend payment. So it's kind of like not only a store of value, but it's also a way to beat the cost of inflation on your money. Coinbase is one of the larger crypto wallets that's on the market. I have Coinbase, in fact, and I've used Coinbase for a while. I still have money in there that I haven't sold because, as you know, I go long on everything and I hold for a long period of time. Coinbase is preparing its IPO. They're about to go public. I would say that anybody who wanted to invest in crypto should invest in Coinbase, because I believe that in the long run you'll do better with Coinbase, because there's so many people around the world who are going to be invested in cryptocurrency, and this way you can basically make some gains without running into the volatility of cryptocurrency. Because you got to remember, whether crypto values go up or down, they have to have some way to trade it. Coinbase runs ads on their web page, and Coinbase runs ads through their app and whatnot. So there are advertisers who are paying, and that's where Coinbase gets its profitability from. So, from what they're saying yes, Coinbase Global, the largest U.S. cryptocurrency exchange, has received approval from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to list its shares on the Nasdaq. They're saying that it's going to get the ticker COIN. I don't know how nobody else got the ticker COIN up until now, but anyway, on April 14th. So that's very soon, in fact. It says in a direct listing, no shares are sold in advance, as in the case with an initial public offering. The company's share price is determined by orders coming into the stock exchange. Advocates argue it's a better way to price the stock rather than an IPO. Okay, see, and one of the things that a lot of people forget about IPOs are supposed to be a way for people who are brand new investors to how should I say, to be able to invest in these companies, right? The thing about it is, a lot of these companies that are coming to market are not profitable, and they never got their initial investment from venture capitalists. So what some of these companies are trying to do is they're trying to bypass the initial income from the venture capitalists by putting out these high-priced IPOs and jiggling up excitement for these things. I think the best example of that I can use is Airbnb. And Airbnb itself is not profitable, never been profitable, and actually loses money. But the thing about it is their IPO, a lot of people bought into the excitement. But one of the things you have to understand is, just because a stock goes up, it doesn't necessarily mean that the company itself is worthwhile or profitable. One of the best examples of this is to see whether or not the company pays dividends. Airbnb doesn't pay no dividend. And companies that do pay dividends, who have a long track record, those are the ones you can really trust. Those are the so-called blue chips. And I prefer to invest in the long-term blue chip holders, because the thing about it is, in 10 years, I plan on retiring. I don't know what you plan on doing in 10 years, but I plan on leaving this toxic, diseased work environment and this system entirely. And that's just it. I've got my pension lined up. I've got savings lined up. I've got real estate properties lined up. And I'm right now, what is it? I haven't even turned 40 yet. And I'm thinking 10 years down the road how I intend to be out of this goddamn system. And by that time, I'll probably either cash out all of my non-dividend payer stocks, or I'll cash out all my stocks together. So the thing about it is, once again, I intend on betting on crypto by buying into the coin wallets that everyone else is using in order to trade their crypto. Whether you win or lose, I intend to win.